Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Social X webinar. My name is Adam Levy from Chester, Connecticut tonight. So glad you could be here. You've got us on the X Team Social Hour. It's Tuesday night live. We do it every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We do it live every week. Glad you could be here. We got some great stuff to share with you tonight. Also, we have with us from Alberta, Canada, Shantel Wawryk with us, and that's going to be exciting. We always love having Shantel on. Hopefully you all had a great Memorial Day weekend, got to see some people, maybe share some products, get some contacts. You know, it's always a time to get together with family and go to parties and, do some things that we don't always get to do, slow down a little bit and sort of enjoy life on a long weekend like that. And hopefully you had a chance to, hook up with some people and talk about our business and talk about our products. They're so easy to share with people. We've got things that affect people on a day-to-day basis, right? Energy, I mean, that's huge. I just had an Exhilarate earlier today, and I got so much done here in Chester. And you just want to keep going. You want to keep going. It's like, what else can I do? What else can I do? I replanted the planters. I did the thing. And I just kept doing stuff. And you got all the energy in the world that you could want, and you're doing it with something that's really, really healthy for you. It hydrates as well as give you mental acuity. Exhilarate is just such a phenomenal product. I've been following up with people with the Rapid Funnel app. Just so you know, the Rapid Funnel app now has in it a really great link to share the 4-second solution. I'm sorry, the 4-second to forever book, which David D'Arcangelo wrote. It's already become a bestseller. Now that it's a bestseller, we can now give it away. And so it's really easy to go in there. As a matter of fact, I was just following up with some folks, and let's see, I'm going to go there now. And if you go to the Rapid Funnel app and you click on a contact and you click send resource, it's right under the very first heading of share the products. And then number 2 is present. And then you'll see ebook 4 seconds to forever. And what I like about it is the message is pretty concise. Let me see if I can just pull that up. And it says something like, person's name, are you ready to feel younger, more energized, and unstoppable? Question mark. Discover the 4-second solution. Claim your free Amazon #1 bestseller ebook in 4 different categories, 4 seconds to forever. That's a pretty compelling text to send somebody, right? And as soon as that was made available, which was about a week ago tonight, in about an hour, a half hour ago last week, I started sending these out. I started sending them out, and I started watching my email get populated with notification messages that people were clicking on that link. And I was sending it to people who have been in the business before. Maybe they're using the products, and so additional education or reinforcement as to why you want to be on our MIST products is a good idea. So I've been sending to those people, people that aren't in our business, that are looking, that have looked in the past, and then even some new folks that I've sent it to as well. But for the most part, I've been sending that to people that I've already been in kind of conversation with. And when somebody looks at our stuff, what do? You follow up, right? And I just got a reply from somebody who I sent a follow-up with, and he says, oh, look at this. Thanks, Adam. So here's what I sent. I want to tell you what I sent. And here's the message I sent. His name is Nevin. I said, hey, Nevin, let me know if you have any questions about that book I shared. Here's a link to shop for the mists, right? And so I did that by basically going into the app and then clicking on share product. And so my link came up, and then I added to the beginning of that message, hey, Nevin, let me know if you have any questions about that book I shared. And then here's the link for the mists, right? That was kind of part of the message that was already built in. And then he responded back, thanks, Adam. Right now, I'm in North Woods of Maine with very poor cell service. I'll have to take a good look at it when I get back to civilization. I'm just going to heart that message. Have fun in Maine, right? how hard is that, guys? This is what we do, right? We reach out to people on a regular basis. We send them information, a free ebook like that. Follow up. If I had not followed up, where would that have gone? Nowhere. He probably hasn't even looked at it yet. He's up in Maine. I didn't know. Now I know, right? And now we're in a conversation and we can go back and forth. And at some point, he's going to read that book and he's going to want to try the mist products because he's not getting any younger and we don't want to let the old man in. That's the way it goes. All right. So, some other great announcements coming up soon. We'll talk about in a minute. But before we do, I want to bring up Shantel Wawryk. Shantel, so glad to have you on 15K from Alberta, Canada. We're so glad to have you, Shantel. What's happening with you this evening?
Oh, I was outside also, rushed in here, getting stuff done because it's Tuesday night webinar. So
Right,
I
everybody
got
gets busy on a Tuesday night, right? Get everything going for Tuesday night. You've been doing such a great job with social media, and I know you're helping the company with a lot of what they're putting together, and they've got some really exciting things coming in the future. One of my favorites of yours, though, without a doubt, and I know it's not the season right now, but the Exhilarate slush. I thought that was classic. You can bring that around each year when it gets cold again, right?
right.
It has thawed in Canada, correct? It is
Yeah,
May.
it has thawed. We don't have snow here, so there's no exhilarate slushes happening here right now. But
So tell us a little bit about what are some of the things that you're doing as far as social media goes. Not everybody has is as beautiful as you are. Some of us have a face for radio, like myself, and I know that there's some solutions for us as well coming in the very near future, and maybe we can talk about that as well. But what are some of the things that you're doing that seems to be working for you?
yeah, I think consistency is key. Honestly, it is key because I mean, you post once a week. Who's really going to see it? You guys have to remember when you're posting, not your entire audience is going to see it always, depending on what time of day. Um, I am just posting every day and I'm changing it up, you don't always have to post about the products. Post about yourself. Ask a question, get your audience to engage because the more engagement you get, then the more people are going to see your posts. Ask them, it's summer, like, what's your favorite vegetable? What do you guys like to do for summer activity? Like, put random stuff out there. Talk about something you're enjoying, something you're excited about now that, summer's coming. Some of your favorite hobbies, maybe. Talk about the products, but talk about them from your perspective too. What have they done to help you? What are you excited about? I mean, and I'm gonna just say, like, I love when you're posting about, drinking your Exhilarate or you're mixing up your Exhilarate, right? Like, just show people you're using the products. Even in the mornings, if you want to post on your story, you don't have to post a photo of yourself but post the products. Like these are my non-negotiables daily that I, take, use. And it's just to get people seeing it and commenting on it. And I promise you, I know some of this stuff is foreign to you guys. I know that you guys want, the beautiful posts that Social X puts out so that it's easier. I know Adam made amazing images and Social X has really good images. So, I mean, I would just say you probably should be on Super Saturday so you don't miss out on what's coming and how that is just going to be 10,000 times easier for you.
It's going to be a good
Um,
tool, right? That
it's
they're
going to be a
launching.
wicked, wicked tool that we're launching
Yeah.
on Saturday.
I love
We
one of
love
the things that you're saying about your audience doesn't necessarily see it when you post it, or certainly not your whole audience. So you're posting things multiple times at different times of day. You're not worried about being oversaturated with your audience. Is that pretty much?
No, honestly,
Yeah.
the biggest advice I can give to you is you are probably like, oh my gosh, I'm being repetitive. I'm probably being annoying. And it's probably the opposite. You
Mm,
need to do more. You need to be so bored and annoyed with your posts. That's when you will see success because that's when you will see people seeing it.
mm.
Like, post it, repost it. Posted well 3 weeks ago, repost it, change it up and post it. Like, because not your entire audience isn't seeing it. If you could see your insights, you'd probably be like, "Oh, what? Some did amazing, some, right?"
Mhm.
Um, if you're not sure what to post, like go on Social X's Instagram, Facebook page and glance at what they're posting, but you won't have to do that after Saturday. So
Mm.
stay tuned. It is going to be so much easier and faster for you to post, and we're going to take the guesswork right out of it.
I love
But
that.
usually, just remember it is about you. Essentially, people join the business because they like, know, and trust you. So are you letting them get to know you? Do like a post, like if you have not, I challenge you to do a post this week about yourself. Who are you? What do you like? What do you enjoy? Just like think about anyone you follow on social media. Why do you follow them? You don't follow them because they annoy you or they talk too much about something. You follow them because you appreciate their insight. You appreciate what they talk about and you trust the products they use because you know that they're genuine about them. They're not just doing it to share something they don't even use. They're sharing from the heart because they've used it and love these products. Just be that person.
What's amazing to me is that not only are there people not seeing what you're doing because you're not doing it enough, but then there's also the other side of it where there are people you have no idea about who have seen it and you have no clue. You know, I came to Chester here the other day, and the gentleman who's painting the side of the building for me, he said, "Oh my God, I got to make that shake." Like, oh, really? And it was the video I made of the shake like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, how did this guy see it, right? But yeah, I mean, so you don't know who's seeing it and who's not seeing it, and so I think you're spot on with be almost to be annoying to yourself post that
100%.
much because everybody
Yeah.
else they're not really
Yeah.
seeing it that much, right?
Yeah. And like social media is the long game, guys. Don't think you're gonna post and get 1,000, but it is a very good long game. If you are, at it enough, if you're consistent enough. I had a girl join my team and she was like, I've been watching you for months. I've been watching your language and how, empathetic you are and how much you care. And it really made me want to join your team. Like she kind of knows me, but she knows my parents. Okay, get this. This is so fun. She knows my parents and she joined my team. My parents are also in the business.
That's right.
Um, I mean, she gets the benefit of working with both
Yes,
of us,
obviously.
but it was because she wanted to learn from me, right? So it's just about, and like Adam said, like post fun things about making a smoothie or a milkshake or a exhilarate with sparkling water. Like mix it up. Do something like completely different. And if you're not comfortable showing your face right away, then don't. Like share the social media images you have. Share a picture. Like the funniest thing, I love Doug. So I have an exhilarate over here. I take a photo of it. And Doug reuses it and then puts his I love it. Why not? Go ahead. I don't care. Right? Like it's as easy as that. Start simple.
And
Start
that, and,
simple.
and to your point on that too, is that you're really, the company is really looking for images that we can all share. And whether it's, just drinking some Exhilarate or misting the product or whatever it is, it doesn't have to be video. It could be a still shot, of you enjoying that. And the more we have of people doing that, that the company is using and putting into, let's call it this tool coming up, it's just going to make our lives easier. So don't hesitate to, when you're about to mist, think, oh, wait a minute, let me get my camera out, and have a nice background and do a lifestyle mist and, whatever, and shoot that in, send it to Chantel, send it to myself. We'll get it to the company. Okay. And it will
Yeah.
make a huge difference. It'll just keep adding to the library of things that we can share about these products. And, it's going to make a huge difference for everybody. I'm really excited about Super Saturday. I know that this is something we've been waiting for a long time, and one of my pet peeves about our industry as it's moved forward is that it seems to be that unless you're maybe an influencer online, maybe you don't move as fast as we once did. And the reality is that a tool like this coming out is going to even the playing field, I think. Chantal, you have grown up in this industry. You mentioned your parents, Dwayne and Sandy, who are kicking butt in our business. Great, great people. You've grown up in network marketing. How have you, what has changed, but also what has stayed the same in your experience?
Yeah, I think, what has changed is we have more ideas. We have social media, we're not using the yellow pages to call people or meet people. I mean, we can literally talk to people. We're in 23 countries, you guys. You could sign up somebody from halfway across the world now. That's amazing. So I think we have different tools, different innovations, better comp plans, innovative products, and they're easy to share. I mean, let's be honest, my parents used to run an office for a company, and know what I helped with every day? Put binders together to ship out with cassette tapes. Like, we have everything at our fingertips. We have videos, we have reels, we have PDF, we don't have to go fax copy, right? So it is faster, it is easier. Yet I think we are, like Adam said, slower almost because there's like so much. Like, you just need to essentially create your DMO. And I think what stayed the same is like the relationship. The why I've been attracted to this industry is the relationships. This has become my second family, as well as self-development. Where else can you go and learn so many skills? Leadership, motivational, self-development, business skills, essentially for free. Like, you cannot get this mentorship anywhere else. You grow so much in network marketing. It is such a blessing.
That's awesome, and I'm sure your parents are extremely proud of the woman you've become and are becoming, in watching you evolve in this industry. And I hear what you're saying because I was young when I started. I'm gonna say I was 21, maybe. I was young when I started in network marketing, and I didn't own a suit. I didn't have, you know, I'd never been in business before by myself, right? And so I had to hang out with people and spend time with people who were where I wanted to be in our industry because I just saw it as a better avenue, a better way to get to six figures than my chosen career of graphic design. And I was right. It took some time. I had to develop some skill sets. I had to learn how to present, right? I had to learn how to communicate. I had to learn how to ask the right questions and listen more and talk less and all the incredible things that you learn along the way. And most people just kind of show up here in our industry because some friend told them about it, and all of a sudden, boom, here's a magic wand, and now you're an entrepreneur. No, it does not always work out like that, right?
No,
It
no,
takes
I
time to develop.
uh, it does. And I want to encourage you all when you're on Super Saturday and you're learning the new tool, you might not get it right away. I think you will. It's very, very simple. However, know that I'm here and Adam's here and we'll go over it. We'll answer questions. We're gonna, hold your hand in getting familiar with whatever it is. You have an amazing team here. And I think that's really exciting that you have so much support. And Adam is such a good leader that he's going to make sure you know it. And he's very tech savvy. And I'm here with whatever you guys need. I mean, we're going to do this together, and that's how we all win.
Well, we're excited about that. I know you've offered to come back on and coach us as well. And yeah, I think it's going to be a simple tool. It's just a matter of making that commitment. And as you said, uh, you know, dialing in your daily method of operation, right? Having that, this is what I do every day for my business. This is when I follow up on the people that I've shared it with, and so on. And just really having that process in place that will now include social media. And that's important because this business has evolved for sure. And yeah, we can still do it, old school, and that still works. It just goes a lot slower. So if you can add on, I shouldn't say it goes a lot slower. I could say that if you don't add on the social media aspect, you might feel like you're being left behind. And so now, even those of us that have a face for radio will be able to participate. So
Absolutely. I
we're
can't
excited
wait.
about that. And anyway, I'm really glad that you got to hop on here. Chantel, thanks again for spending some time with us. Again, Super Saturday coming up on May 31st. That's this weekend, and it is at 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you plug into that. The corporate Zoom coming up. These guys are doing a great job. You guys were awesome last week. Chantel and Dwayne were on last week. They got different leaders on each week. They do it live. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern, coming up in about a half an hour, and that's at socialxwebinar.com. Chantel, any last thoughts that you would like to share with people about your excitement and all the things happening with SocialX?
Yeah, I think I mean, stay consistent. Your DMO, your daily method of operation is literally what will solidify, moving forward. It's just what you do every day is and build on it. And I'm excited to be here. I think that we have turned a corner in our new branding and everything, and I think things are just gonna keep getting better, and I'm excited to see you all along the way and do this together.
All right, Chantel, thank you so much, and we appreciate you. Everybody, thanks for hopping on the X Team Social Hour.
Hey
Tuesday
Adam,
Night Live. Hey, look
this
at that. Who else is there?
this is my daughter my daughter Kim's puppy. She's at a Dave Matthews concert tonight in Syracuse.
So
So I'm
you're dog
babysitting the
sitting?
puppy. Huh?
So you're dog sitting.
I'm dog sitting tonight.
Well, Dave, that's a very cute little puppy you got going on there. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate that. All right, everybody. Thank you for hopping on the X Team Social Hour Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, everybody, for sharing. Thank you again, Chantel, for
Great
taking
job.
the time out. Everybody,
Absolutely.
have a great night. Bye bye for now.
Okay. Great
Night,
job.
everyone.
Good night, everyone. Bye.